स्टूडेंट, कोऑपरेटिव बैंक्स में आते हैं आपके फीचर्स ऑफ कोऑपरेटिव बैंक्स। देखिए, सम फीचर्स ऑफ द कोऑपरेटिव बैंक्स आर एज फॉलोज। फर्स्टली, दे आर organized and managed on the principles of cooperation, self-help and mutual help, such as they function with the rule of one member, one vote. Number 2 point, they function on no profit, no loss basis. यानी कोऑपरेटिव जितनी भी संस्थाएं हैं इनका मेन काम रहता है नो प्रॉफिट नो लॉस, यानी फॉर द हेल्पिंग द सोसाइटीज। दे फंक्शन ऑन नो प्रॉफिट नो लॉस बेसिस। फॉर कॉमर्शियल बैंक्स ऑल्सो प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी इज नो लॉन्गर द मेन ऑब्जेक्ट, but in their case this change has been brought about as a result of social or public policy, while a cooperative banks by their very nature do not pursue the goal of profit maximization. यानी मेन नंबर 3, cooperative banks performs all the main banking function of deposit, mobilization, supply of credit. It means provision of remittance facilities. However, it is said that the range of services offered is narrower and the degree of product differentiation in each main type of service is much less in the case cooperative banks compared to commercial bank. Number 4 point, cooperative banks do banking business mainly in the agriculture and rural sector. It means certain types of banks like UCB, SCBs or CCBs operate in semi-urban, urban and metropolitan areas also. The urban and non-agriculture business of these banks has grown over the years. The cooperative bank demonstrate a shift from rural to urban, while the commercial bank from urban to rural. नंबर 5 पॉइंट देखिए स्टूडेंट, cooperative banks are perhaps the first government sponsored, government supported in India and government subsidies financial agency in India. They get financial and other help from the RBI, NABARD, central government and state government. They constitute the most favored banking sector with no risk of nationalization. Student, number 6 point, cooperative bank belong to the money market as well as to the capital market, such as primary agriculture credit societies provide short term and medium term loans. Land development banks LDBs provide long term loans. UCB meet working capital as well as fixed capital requirement, and SCBs and CCBs also provide both short term and loans. यानी प्राइमरी एग्रीकल्चर क्रेडिट सोसाइटी जितनी भी हैं वो शॉर्ट टर्म एंड मीडियम टर्म लोन प्रोवाइड करती हैं, और जो लैंड डेवलपमेंट बैंक्स हैं वो केवल लॉन्ग टर्म लोन्स प्रोवाइड करती हैं, और CCBs ये शॉर्ट टर्म एंड लॉन्ग टर्म बोथ टाइप्स लोन्स आर प्रोवाइडेड. नंबर 7. Cooperative banks are financial intermediaries only partially. The sources of their funds, such as central and state government, RBI and NABARD, other cooperative institutions, ownership funds, deposit or debenture issues. Number 8. Cooperative banks have a federal structure of three-tier linkage. Further, their operation is of mixed banking type. Primary credit societies are unit banks. Many UCBs also are unit banks, but SCBs, DCBs, CCBs and SLDBs and many UCBs have a number of branches. Number 9 point. Some cooperative banks are scheduled, accept current saving and fixed or time of deposit. Individual and institutions, including banks, some UCBs numbering about 40 in 1989 are allowed to open and maintain NRI accounts in rupees but not in the foreign currency. Deposit mobilized by them in a given area are used for financing activities in that locality. Cooperative banks are subject to CRR and liquidity requirement as other scheduled and non-scheduled banks are. However, they are required to maintain the CRR and SLR only at the level of परसेंटेज. स्टूडेंट, इसके बाद इसके प्रिंसिपल्स आते हैं. देखिए, फर्स्ट प्रिंसिपल्स. द फॉलोइंग आर द यूनिवर्सली एप्लीकेबल प्रिंसिपल्स which will govern any type of cooperative institutions. First, voluntary organization. Number 2, democratic organization. 3, equitable contribution. 4, benefit to members. 5, sustainable development. Voluntary organization, it means cooperatives are voluntary organization open to all persons who are able to use their services and are willing to accept the responsibilities of membership without gender, social, political or religious discrimination. Number 2, democratic organization. It means cooperative or democratic organization controlled by their member who actively participate in setting their policies and making decision. Men and women serving as elected represented are accountable to the member. Number 3, equitable contribution. Member contribute equitable to and the democratically control the capital of their cooperatives. Members usually receive limited compensation, if any, on capital subscribed as to condition of the membership. यानी स्टूडेंट, इक्विटेबल कंट्रीब्यूशन में जो भी मेंबर इसके होते हैं वो बराबर कंट्रीब्यूट करते हैं, अपनी हिस्सेदारी को देते हैं और उनका मेन मोटो प्रॉफिट कमाना नहीं होता है. इसके बदले लिमिटेड कंपेंसेशन प्राप्त करते हैं. नंबर 4, बेनिफिट टू मेंबर. बात ये आती है कि मेंबर के लिए क्या बेनिफिट है. कोऑपरेटिव्स प्रोवाइड द एजुकेशन एंड ट्रेनिंग फॉर देयर मेंबर्स. elected representative, managers, and employees so that they can contribute effectively to the development of their cooperatives. यानी मेंबर्स के लिए बेनिफिट ये है कि कोऑपरेटिव्स उसके लिए एजुकेशन ट्रेनिंग प्रोवाइड कराती है। जो भी उसके चुने हुए रिप्रेजेंटेटिव हैं, चाहे उसके मैनेजर हैं, चाहे उसके कर्मचारी हैं, सबको इफ़ेक्टिव तरीके से कंट्रीब्यूट किया जाता है लास्ट सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट। देखिए सस्टेनेबल कोऑपरेटिव वर्क फॉर द सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट ऑफ देयर कम्युनिटीज़ थ्रू पॉलिसीज़ अप्रूव्ड बाय देयर मेंबर्स। देखिए जितने भी मेंबर अप्रूव्ड हैं उनके लिए जो भी पॉलिसीज़ हैं, जो भी रूल्स रेगुलेशंस हैं, जो भी इससे जुड़ी हुई कम्युनिटीज़ हैं, सबको पॉलिसीज़ प्रोवाइड करना। स्टूडेंट, इसके बाद हम इसके टाइप्स के बारे में डिस्कस करेंगे और कोऑपरेटिव बैंक के क्या रोल हैं इसके बारे में डिस्कस करेंगे। आज हमने इसके फीचर्स के बारे में डिस्कस किया और इसके प्रिंसिपल्स के बारे में डिस्कस किया। जैसे कि कोऑपरेटिव बैंक्स are scheduled banks, which other are non-scheduled banks. For example, SCBs and some UCBs are scheduled banks, but other cooperative banks are non-scheduled banks. Thank you, student.